Ah, wow. Good morning, guys. How is everyone? I thought I started that and then turned out I did not. Oh, shoot, look. All right, in the water it goes. I'll fix it later. I was going to use that. I guess now we're not. So, let's make some stuff today. This is Patty with the Bumbling Crafter. I just want to make stuff. Mostly, I want to try to make a bag. So, I'm thinking, but first, let me get my plate off the thing because I was using the Big Shot. There's stuff all over the place. So this is one of our neutral master boards, or collage boards, however you want to call it, that we made. Hang on, I'm going to even this part up in a second because apparently I don't know where anything is. Well, that's okay because that would be the top, and I want it to have a little bit of fun, so we're going to use the duckle edge anyway. I'm going to go this way. I don't know where it's going to stop and start. Like, I should flip it, huh? Yes, flip it. I'll get it. Just give me a sec. Figure out what the heck I'm doing. I just wanted to line that part right there up. It's not lined up with that other piece. I don't really care about that so much. The parts that are lined up, we're going to work with. And I have my ruler backwards, so not ideal, but I'm going to go with it. I should change it, but I'm not going to. I think y'all know that by now. Oh, this piece doesn't want to rip. Do we care? No, it's going to be the back and probably cut off anyway. So, I don't know about making this bag thing, right? But what I figure is, I'm reaching for colors. I figure if I make it like we would a pocket, one of those bag pockety things we make at times, it should work out fine eventually. It should all work out in the end. That's what I'm saying. I need some other colors up here, but we'll get there. We'll figure it out. So this was when we were doing the neutral collage boards. I know I use masterboard and collage board interchangeably because it is. I finished this. This is a portion of what I finished off screen. Well, this I just did last night. You can see how very plain it is. So the first thing I want to do is kind of get some marks on it. That's all. I'm just thinking some quick, like, don't think about it. Okay. Kind of marks, right? Because, well, all right, that's what's happening. So, all right. It would be cool if we had one coming in from the corner here and just doing that, So then, of course, I want to bleed that over here somewhere so it at least looks like it matches, right? We want it to have continuity going on here. Because, see, I got it because of this one here is what made me think of it. And this color just happened to be sitting on my desk. And thankfully, it's the colors that work. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of wing it. I don't want to get my girl. So, I was playing with her while I was talking to my dad. That's what happened there. But I wanted to update you guys. We are going to be shifting just a slight bit. I have had a request for 2 commission pieces. So I'm going to take you guys along, if you're good with that, to do them. They're paintings. They're actual paintings. One for sure is going to go into our How Do You Do Art family. So that works out well. It's off one of my old paintings with a twist. So I just got this little roller thingy at a used store. I told you guys I got that big haul. Oh, maybe it's not going to work because it needs cleaned. I don't know. How do you make sure it's everywhere? I might have to use one of my other colors that are juicier than this pad. Oh, it's kind of going. Let's see. Not that impressed with that. So let me change colors and get one that I know is a good, oh man, down. I wonder what that was. I think that was my natural cleaner stuff. Oh no, it was my coffee. Well, everything on the floor is going to be coffee stained now. Not you, because I need you in a minute. So come on. But the rest of you can go absorb the coffee. as you would like. Man, that's a bummer. Oh, some of my original artwork is on the floor. I should probably not have that in the coffee. Yep. Well, dang, guys. I didn't want that cup of coffee. And it's a metal Contigo, and it popped right open. Isn't that crazy? All right, well, there. I guess we're not having coffee. That's okay. That's okay. It's a sign that we should be moving on from the coffee. Okay, so I'm guessing this is going to be better with paint. I don't know, but let's find out. I'm just going to use, don't use that. Use one of these pages to run it through. But then I want to put some white beside it because you know I don't want all just one color. Like that's not how we be rolling on here. Oh, I don't even have purple in here. Okay, let me set that aside. Oh, shoot. Mm-hmm. Do I have black on the table? I mean, I have black, but it's dippable black. It's not really what I do. Let's do, well, I'm going to have to dip any. Well, no, this one. I'm not organized. Can you tell? Like I should have been, but I wasn't planning to drop coffee all over the floor. My floors are cement, so it's not doing any damage to the floor in here. That's why my husband doesn't want to get new floors, because he's like, you're just going to ruin them. Which is, I told him I wouldn't. I was like, that's not true. And then I literally slung paint across the floor the same day. I was like, well, okay, maybe. So I have an idea about my floors. I think I'm going to, paint pour the floors, which means they will all look different. Yep. But in boring colors, like not in anything fun, because they need to, I'm going to kind of do it in like a wood grain style, I think. This is, okay, well, that might be why this was at the used store, because maybe it doesn't work so great anymore. I'm sure I'm using it wrong because it's kind of rolling there, but not, like it's not uniform at all, y'all. Well, it's not rolling on this side. Is that normal? Maybe I'm pressing too hard. Let's try that. Let's just press baby presses. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I'm too aggressive. Okay, so I'm over that. That's going to go in the water. I have more little rubber rollers that go on it, but they're kind of all kitty. And so we have this, obviously, but what I'm going to do is, like, I'll take this brush here, get it in here, dun, dun, and just like make marks. No, I don't like that mark. Oh, it was over here we needed to make marks, wasn't it? And I don't want them thick, you know, because I want it to dry like right now. So I'm not trying for thickness at all. I just wanted to bring some of the color around, even though most of this should not show. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to smush these, you know, the smushy technique. Where's the other one? I'll smush it on top. This one. Yep, this wasn't planned. I know. This is not what we were supposed to be doing. Not at all. You are correct when you think that. This was not the plan, but these can be turned into fun collage fodder later. And I'm okay with that. But I also just want to use the paint up too. Like I don't want to leave the paint just not for nothing, but like this is the kind of paint that will be dry before we're done. So I just figured if I smush it, it'll give it some personality, which it did, see? And yet you can still see the writing behind it. Woo, I need to turn the fan towards me. Okay, things are just going wrong. Well, you know, it's going to be one of those days, apparently. I was going to work on the fabric journal today. And then I was like, I really want to make these bags. So that's what we're doing. Because, you know, you must go where the whim takes you. That's why I don't plan things ahead of time, y'all. Like, I plan goals, but that's about it. Like, I got ideas. All right. So I'm kind of over it. We'll bring in some of this dark when and if we need to. So here's my thought. Let's say Where? Here-ish? If we fold it, like you would if you were making, I don't know how to make a cylindrical bag. That's the thing. Which is kind of what I'm going for. Or enough, it doesn't have to be cylindrical. I just need to put a cylindrical gift inside. So I know I want that to be my top, so I'm going to leave that alone. So I'm just trying to figure it as you would if you were, oh, see there? We got some sticky uppies we need to glue back down, glue together. Oh, this is empty. Must wonder why it's still on the desk, Patty. I have to tell you this, I think they changed the Scotch Create glue because now this one is no better than the Amazon Basic glue, which was fine, but not what you're expecting, you know, when you get. So I used to use this. I mean, I use the Scotch Create. We know this, but I used to use this too. It works really good on when we do the glue books. Works great on a glue book. So it might be that it's better for lightweight papers. So then let's figure this one about yayish. Does that seem good? I need them to for sure overlap in the back. That's the must. Can you guys guess what I'm putting in the bag? Yes, I am. Okay, so that should work. That's fine. I was trying to see width-wise what was that going to be. So what I think we should do, oh, see here? Stip, 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 stip. Okay. I want to put this one on the inside because this one has more personality. So if we're going to overlap to, where did I just say? Here? Oh, I didn't need to unstiffen the stiff then, did I? We can lap it this way, and that's a lot of overlap, so I'm going to take some of that off for sure, because why waste it? You know what I mean? That's a lot of extra going on there. So how much extra is that? Here is where I was thinking it should be. So, okay, it's that much extra, and we're going to take that off. Oh, see, one of our little curvy things is coming off. And that's okay, because, you know, we're going to make more stuff. I'm just using the edge of the table, because I don't know where I put my... It's on the desk somewhere, I'm sure. Good? Does that seem good? It seems a little lopsided, but I don't mind lopsided. Okay. And then, so let me remember. So then we need to take... I have it folded all the way up to there. Do I? Does it have to be folded that long? Okay, so if we're gonna, oh yes, I know why. Okay. So normally I would be cutting off pieces, right? But because I want it to be a standing bag, I think I need to leave part of them in. So what I'm gonna do you though? How's that gonna work? If you do, get over here. That, wait, what happened to my folds here? If you do that, then when you open it up, is the bottom going to have coverage? Only if I leave these on. So we're just going to slit them. That's what I'm going to do. Because I do not know what I'm doing. So I'm just going to make, so where's my line? So I'm going to come slightly, oh, that was more than slight, but slightly in. And then here, where you normally would cut this off, right? We're going to leave it on, but we're going to take a wedge out, which I think my wedges might be too big, but we'll deal with it. Because, you know, I'll just make a bottom. I don't care. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. So right here's my line, and I want to go, really, I only want to go slightly on each side of the line, but I went a little aggressive that first time, right? So like a wedge. And I should cut that off, but obviously I'm not gonna. Okay, so then, because I'm gonna want them to overlap like that for this one, because it's not a regular bag, right? So for now, I'm just gonna leave the biggest part open, I think. I don't know, making it up. I'm gonna close these ones in like that. Yes, let's see what happens. Shove that one in and say yes to that. right? Okay, good, good. And then that should maybe be on the inside, but I'm leaving it out here. Well, let's just glue it and see what happens, right? Like, oh, I never put the glue pin back in here. That's not good. So we're gonna do the outer edge of this one. And the outer edge of this one, but not the, I'm gonna try to miss the, I don't know how I think that's gonna work, but I'm gonna try to wedge this piece under that piece as we're gluing it. That's what I'm gonna do. There, and then those two pieces will touch, and we'll see what the inside looks like in a minute. Oh, don't glue it shut. Okay, so then, oh, okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a minute, because then I want to try to make it cylindrical, like that, like a bag, right? I know there's easier ways to make a bag. There has to be. But because now I can pull all this back out, and now I can do the whole thing, right? Oh, let's glue these together too. Actually, I didn't realize I didn't even need to put, oh, well, that was way too much, but whatevs. Okay, let's set that one aside and let it dry for a minute by the fan. Oh, those ones are wet down there. So let's try this one, which doesn't have a lot on it, I know. So we're going to get to stamping stuff on it eventually. But let's see. Oh, there's my thing. Okay, I got to keep that piece. Darn it. Well, shoot. Okay, so just because I haven't rewritten that, but of course it had to be back on the back of the best part. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job here, am I? I mean, I could just grab another ruler. I'm decimating this bag. Okay. So how do we want to do this one? Let's make, well, that obviously is going to be the front, but how much do we need? Good question. Good question. We can make, okay, so we're going to fold it once. Is that right? No, we want to fold it bigger. And then a smaller backwards fold. That's what we're doing. Okay? Yeah, and then what I'm trying to figure out is, do I have more than one bag here? So, because I want my bag to be 4-ish, 3 to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because it's got to roll over, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, good enough. So to here. That's what we're going to use. Oh, so maybe I should make that be the top, because it's already funky. You know what I mean? Seems like I probably should have did it at 9, but we're going to go with it. We're just going to see what we get, okay? Because we can. Okay, so now I'm thinking maybe I want that to be the top. Do I though? Because I don't know. But do I? No. Let's just fold this over like this. Well, whatever. Make a fold, man. Make a fold. Ooh, don't lose that. Okay. So then, this is going to be a smaller bag than I was thinking, because it wants to fold right there. So all we have to do is bring this one in just to touch. I think is there. And then that one wants to fold there, right? We don't care about your little sticker. Go away. Yeah, that will work. So then this piece here, what I'm going to do is just take a piece of paper and glue it together. Yep, making it work, making it work. I don't know where I stopped that at. Oh, it needs to come a little further, just to be sure. just to be sure. Using it like a piece of tape, basically. There. There. Perfect. Okay, so then we are going to cut off. I never make these bags, and this is why. Now you see, don't you? I think it goes like that and like that. Oh, no, didn't get far enough. Okay, clip a little further. A little further of that. Okay. I'm struggling to see my little line. There, and then there. Okay, is that going to work? Without binding? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so then up here, I know that we are going to cut all the way down these lines to that line. Dun, 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 dun. And I should have cut on an angle, but I did not, so we'll deal with that when we need to. Cut that little strip of nothing off and fold this one in. Where is my glue stick? Right here. Look, I'm getting it. I think I'm getting it right. I never get this right. Just FYI. For any of you wondering, I never get this right. And that is why you should have went just the titch in. Because I think when it comes together, well, did I do it right? Wait a minute. Yeah, those are going to be there, and then this is going to fold over. But there's nothing really there, so we got to squiggly it up a little bit. So, oh wait, where are we at? We're on the folds, Patty. That's where you're at. And this one obviously needs plenty of decoration, y'all. And that's okay. We're not afraid of that. I tend to decorate at the end because I never know what I'm going to stick it on, you know? But that's why I have a million bases sitting over there with nothing on them. So see, we can either make it so it closes, or we can make it so it tucks in, which I am probably, okay, this is bugging me. Hang on one sec. This is making me angry. Go away. All right, whatever. See, that piece is a little long right there. Yep, because I did not see where my fold was good enough. So, get out of the way. You too. Okay. Bags are easy. It's just, you got to do a couple of them. Well, I have to do a couple of them to get back in the rhythm. And I just thought I wanted this to stick up yay high above, right? Okay. See how this is actually a little bit longer? So, yeah, we're going to cut that in, obviously. I don't think I did a good enough job on this one, which is why you cut on an angle in the first place. So, do we want it to stick up like this? Nope. I don't like it. So, what we're going to do is just put, well, we're going to glue these two together so the flap will stop bugging me. And then I am gonna, ooh, that might have been aggressive. Is this right? I think I just did it wrong again. I want to open my bag up. I want it to come just past the edge of my bag, but still be standing in the air. So I'm just gonna refold the dang thing. Right, because I can't see where I wanted it folded. There. Lovely. Okay. Now we have a bag. I think I should have measured the top and made it shorter, but I guess we're going to have a long bag. This one could probably be a belly band. How long do I make the dang thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a half. Oh, well, okay, that's a full page. That's okay. All right, that works. What I need to do is put something down there, make sure I didn't seal the bottom, because I am notorious for sealing bottoms. All right, ta-da. It's good. All right. What was I going to do to this one now? Oh, yeah. Back to this one for a sec. Because the goal was to make this one cylindrical. I don't know how other people do it. I have no clue. I've never watched anybody make cylindrical. But I wanted it like a party bag, right? So my thought was, oh, well, maybe we need to just make snips all the way around. So I'm making them deliberately not on my little edges, right? Because I don't know. See that one? Seems like it's going to need a repair, but maybe not. Let's make a couple of snippies on this side. I don't know exactly where my fold was anymore. It's way down here, Patty. You went way past the edge. Okay, that's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not that worried if my snippies are coming out. I'm betting you're noticing that, huh? I'm really not actually worried about it. I don't care if they want to be a part of the project. Be a part. Be a part. Be friends. See, this has a big old hole, and I'm a little worried about that spot, but we'll see. As it comes together as a little party bag on the bottom. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do that one last, but I'm going to start here and just kind of slightly overlap. Does that seem right? Because I want to bring the bottom in. Probably need better glue than this. Slightly overlap. Maybe I should have cut them a little deeper. In for a penny, in for a pound, baby. Yeah, maybe I should have cut them a little bit deeper. Well, I guess we'll figure it out as we go. The nice thing is I decorated this one ahead of time. Okay, so they should be folding, so I guess I should let them fall, huh? Oh, maybe. Heck if I know. This is not that complicated. What are we doing here, Patty? Because see how that one's just coming together? I like it. I just think I want them to come together like that. Not worried about that wedge. We'll just put something on there. Okay. Let's fold those two like that. Let's fold them over. And we got a hole. I'll fix it. We'll fix the hole. Oh, the things you do. I wanted this to be easily torn apart. That's not going to happen. Okay, put that. Oh, I ripped that baby right off, didn't I? Where are you? Well, whatever. Let's go over here and put these ones together. Am I too close to you guys? I hope not. I'm not doing it all the way tight to the edge. You know, because I don't know. Well, I don't know what I don't know. That's why. Right there. Because I don't know. This would probably be better with the glue stick now that I'm thinking about it. Because this is going to be awfully wet in the end. But this has a better hold. So I was thinking of the hold. Okay. So now I'm going to shift back and I'm going to go this way. Maybe. Because I want this one to overlap that one. I need to remember to put my hand on the inside. Because the easiest thing would have been to just put a whole new piece of paper on the bottom. I could have done that. You know, but who doesn't love a challenge? I wanted the outside to look like this. Now, I may reinforce the inside with something. You know, because it's good. Okay, so it's becoming one of those square bags. I can live with that. Because I guess, in reality, it's going to become what it wants to become, isn't it? Yes, because that's how I play. Okay, so, yep, we're going to be shifting a little bit with our, probably, it'll be included in our How Do You Do Art series, because I'm adjusting one of my art pieces that's based off another artist, right? So, well, several artists, actually, it's inspired by. But now I'm going to change it up in a new painting to be, to fit the commission. Because that is what was asked. I have a couple commission pieces. One is off my own art, but as we'll be adjusting it, I don't see why it can't be included. Pretty sure. art appreciation is art appreciation, right? And I do appreciate my own art. So, seems a little bit arrogant, and I didn't want it to be. But then again, it is my art. So I don't know how to get around that part and still do the piece. And then, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's going to be fine. Well, if not, people won't watch. So I guess that will be y'all's choice. This, oh, look at it ripping my bag. And now you're just making me mad. So what would have been the easiest thing to do would have just been to glue it. Like a regular thing, I'm thinking. I thought this piece was going to come over and like cover everything. Genuinely did. This piece needs a piece. Go over there. So I'm going to use a piece of the parts that we cut off. I'm going to stick that there, and then I'm going to glue it with this. And see, this is the problem with wet glue. Sometimes it gets so freaking wet that you can't work. Right? So just stick there. Much easier ways to make bags. Oh, for heaven's sakes, do you see what I just did? Okay, well, you can just take that piece right on off. It's going to take me a whole hour to make one bag. That would be just my luck. That would be how I roll. Honestly. Honestly, Patty. It's because there's going to be heavier stuff sitting in here, and so I'm like, well, let's make sure it's going to stick, you know. Was my thought process there. And I could have did this from the inside, which did occur to me, yes. Not gonna. I just want to cut it off down below this little line. So that one, we can just stick over the edge. So how's everybody else's stuff going? Because this is taking way longer than I thought it was gonna. All right, and this bums me out. So this was a stress line, and I did know that. It's not like I didn't understand that it was a stress line. I just was hoping it wasn't going to matter. Oh, it just ripped again under my fingers. That's how much it does matter, apparently. And I know I didn't get it all the way up because I really don't want to take away all the fun stuff. So I was thinking we could put one on the inside there. I'm literally pressing it down from the inside. Okay. See, because this is boring now, right? Like, I'm not happy with that. So, can I take a piece of this off? I think I can. I think I can. This is the bottom of the bag. It really doesn't matter this much, y'all, but I want it to matter this much. So, like, how much of that can I get away with moving? None, she says. So, yeah, now I'm just collaging it on there a little piece at a time, which is ridiculous. Don't do that. And now my fingers are sticky, so it doesn't want to stick. Awkward. That's why you don't see me work with liquid glue very often, because this is what freaking happens. I should let it dry. I know some of y'all are shaking your head, and I'm going to get big old comments about the easier way to do this. I know there's easier ways. I know. I'm just not heating any of them. I'm sure you've noticed. See? Then that's just going to be boring. So I just have to do it from this side now. And I'm wondering why that's ripping so much, because I cut it so it wouldn't rip, but it's just continuing to rip. Where I feel like it should not. It should just be coming closed at this point. Right? So I can see Like I can see I need to cut this piece more to make it close. Right there. To make this piece close down and then this piece close over. And I still have a hole. I know. This is the wonkiest thing ever. This is like me trying to teach the boys to build a box all over again. I don't want to lose this piece right here. Because I have a feeling when this bag gets where it's going, it will get modified again, which is part of the fun. I was thinking of doing it this way. Right? Would have been easier if I just wrapped it in it. Yes, yes it would have. But I want round. Or round-ish. Round adjacent even, I'll take. And then, okay, so that should be sitting there. So now our bag sits up, yes? Some of them might be pulled too tight, so I have to wiggle around the edges. And that one's not pulled tight enough, apparently. So this stressor line in the back just needs refolded, and it doesn't want to refold. That spot there. But it's gonna have to. Okay, so then we're gonna just take some of this. Like this messy spot over here. You see how much we have in there to cover? See it? Okay, yeah. So I'm just thinking if we put this little messy spot piece in there. This piece. Oh, needs to go this way. Okay. So that it can rub there and there and there and up there. Okay, if I ever do this again, I'm going to make a bottom, a round bottom, right? And then just glue all the pieces down to the bottom. Would have been so much quicker. But see, this is how we learn. I've never built one like this. I built, well, no, my husband has built square bricks. I love it. I love that it's not symmetrical. Now, what I'm wondering is, oh, let it dry before you do that. I want to make fold lines. Let it dry before we make fold lines. Yeah, let's do that, Patty. Okay. Come here, little pretties. Why? Because they're there, and it happened. So, yep, thinking it through. What's on the other side of this? Oh, let's use this side. I don't know why I just did that. You only need a piece. Yeah, it's that kind of day. It is. I mean, literally, like I am rewashing all of my husband's clothes because they didn't come out smelling fresh and clean. So like every shirt he owns is currently, I'm in the process of washing. Over. Laundry. Again. Guys, like, nobody likes to do laundry. Okay, I have a couple of friends that I worry for their mental health, honestly. And I've told them that. It's not like they don't know, because they genuinely like doing housework. I'm like, I wish I lived closer, because I would happily let you do all the freaking housework. But then they would know what a slob I am. Well, I'm not really a slob so much as my family is slobs. And so I just give up after a while. You know. Okay, do we feel like that's tall enough? I kind of feel like we should do a little more on the top, but let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Oh, wait. I wouldn't. That was wrong. That's okay. Oh, see what I mean? Oh, well, this is really old paper. This book is really old. And so we don't care. We don't care that there's a little crackage. See, but I can still see the names, right? So we'll fix that in a second. Because what am I doing here? I only want, yeah, like that. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Which side do we want up? Well, this side, obviously. Okay. Open it back up. Pull up this. Okay, see, there's an extra piece of book page. This book is made really weird. So when you get to the end of one signature, because it's a sewn-in book, And I was going to turn it into an altered book because it is beautiful. It's like the cover is marbled, like marbled paper. But the thing was when you got to the end of one signature, they folded the pages like this and attached them this way somehow. So yeah, they're all like attached. I was like, oh, okay. Where's my thing? Okay. I just want to show you I can do these. Like, seriously. Wait, where's the front of this thing? Yeah, should probably figure that out, huh? Well, this I folded here. And then this was coming over to meet it, right? So that is the front with the line. Well, that's okay. We'll fix it. All right, so then this one, a little above the line. And then when I get to the edge, I'm going to just slant it like that. And hope that that was good enough. A little above the line. Where's my line? I know it's hard to see the line. Uh-oh, I think I already went too far. All right, well, whatever. Oh, and I slanted wrong. How you like that? Yeah, that was supposed to be that. Okay. So this one we can leave straight across. Or we can choose to cut it and leave the back open, right? So like that and like that. And then, I don't know how far I went, but turn, oh, a little further, Where's my line? A little bit deeper. Dun, 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 dun. And then fold this one more time. That was my thought process there. Yep, that's what we're going to do. So this will be nice and thick. That'll be nice and thick there. Takes off the majority of the name, which I'm a fan of. And then we are going to do this side, right? Is that right? Well, why? It seems too short now. Oh, because I cut off part of my bottom. Right. Okay, so refold. It's okay. We just refold the darn thing. We will make it work somehow. Some kind of way. There we go. So, 6s. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter which one goes first to me. Not really. So let's just go ahead and put a line of glue. Line of glue. Dirt. And fold that baby together. And I wanted to leave that up this time, so we're gonna glue these together like that. Yeah, I did that. You saw what you saw. Yeah, because I like it that way. Oh, right, we gotta do this one. Well, I'll have to glue that together in a sec. I want to make sure it doesn't go too deep. Bing. Bing. There we go. Oh, it's pretty. I like this one. Okay. So then what we should do is, let's see. Are you flowers? Nope, you're bits. Oh my. Okay. I'm looking for some flowers, y'all. Oh, here's a flower. Well, I thought I had these organized, believe it or not. I do not. Oh, and then I changed it up. That's right. The only one that's really organized is birds. Birds. That's what's organized, birds. Well, we're going to find a flower. That's what we're going to do. We're going to look in this. So what happened was I was going to go traveling, so I wanted an assortment to travel with. And these are actually paint palettes. And I like them a lot. Nope. Oh, here's one of my doodle flowers. Here's another doodle flower that looks like it might match better. Too big, because I'd have to lose all of my, I need to doodle some more flowers, huh? Oh, that's fun. Do we like that? What else is in here? Oh, some Joey cord maker. Okay. Oh, we could put a pocket on the front. Totally the wrong colors. Let's get down here to some Louisa Hensel stuff. Look at this. We could make a pocket. Oh, it is a pocket. That could be fun with a little flower coming up. You see if I can find a little flower. I don't want to have to cut one, but I might be in the wrong container. Darn it. See? Pictures for Blue Booking. Oh, look, it just keeps coming back to, I mean, there's no reason we couldn't do that and that. And a little butterfly. That would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay, bring you down a little bit because I want you underneath this edge. I'll bring you up a little. What do you think? I like it. I like it. Okay, hang on. Let me put all my stuff. There's a lot of Joey Cardmaker in here. What is Joey doing? I haven't seen his... Oh, I bet it just got knocked off my feed. I'm like, wait, I haven't seen his channel in a second. All right, so let's do that. Let's come around this edge with some of this pink or some of that pink, some of something, right? Just get it out there so you can see it better. Cut that up. Oh, this one too. Okay, hang on. Looks like I might have originally done that on purpose, but now, not so much. Yeah, I dipped it. I pounced it. Because I'm trying to be better about not doing this. I know. But look how fast it just puts the color on, though. So, I just wanted to give that a little bit of a, hello, here I am, right? Okay. Do we like? We like. Does it blend in too much? Maybe a little. Maybe a little. Hold please. On the desk should be a black marker, which black is a little harsh, but will do. All right. This one's just a Sharpie. It's not what I was looking for, but it'll work. Just to give it a little bit of shadowing from the background. So, you know, we can see where we're coming from. Try not to kill the flower. Not gonna lie. Try not to. There we go. Well, it's really in there. Well, there. Okay then. Because now it pops off the back a bit better. Yes it does. Okay. And what we can do is, if you go down just the center of your stuff, right? Well, you get it positioned. Sorry, I'm dry because I don't have a drink. I slay myself sometimes. Okay. So if you do that, you can always come around the edging with a pen or pencil, whatever. This one I might want to use just soft brown, right? So right where it comes, you can always shadow it, right? Actually do a shadow feature underneath if you wanted to. I'm just showing you another way to do things. You don't have to do any of them, obviously. Dealer's choice, man. Artist's choice. You do what you want to do. So, you know, because it's not all the way down, you can go just under the edging and be able to feather that out. Which I forget to do a lot. I used to do it all the time. And then I kind of forgot about it. See, I put that down when I didn't mean to, but that's okay, because, so see how the shadow falls underneath now? I don't have this side done good enough, because it's kind of down. I don't know. I think it adds a little bit to it, so I'm going to do it. Because it should come from underneath, not quite on the outside. Right there, I messed it up a little bit, but it doesn't matter because that's why you have a paint pen, which apparently I don't have at the moment, but that's okay. Any form of pen will do. Anything that's, because that is, I think water activated, right? Yeah, it's watercolor. So now Well, if it would have bled out, you should have had. I usually use my, this one, the Stabilo-Wall, but I wanted it softer. But see there? It's just a hazing shadow underneath when you put it down. Is everything else attached? Nope, not this side. Which means I can haze it a little more if I want to. With my finger. Because I don't know where my watercolor pen is, and I don't want to get out another brush. But your fingers work just fine. Just dandy. There, see? And then we can put on our little pocket. Oh yeah, I said I wasn't doing this, didn't I? Ha! Clearly she fibbed. No, I said I'm trying to get better at not doing it. Okay, and I noticed that some of that needed to come off. These are not my favorites, these little wedgie bits, which you don't even really need on here, but I'm going to do it anyway because I already obviously have it just that way. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not always a fan of gussets, you know, and I'm going to bring this here because of that. But since it does have a gusset, that means we can find a worthy little tag thing, label, and stick there if we decide we want to, but I like it. I would like a butterfly or something right there, though. Did I see butterflies somewhere? Hey, he goes in my Defender Ember stuff. He's one of my aliens. Okay, focus. Focus! I was just looking for a tiny butterfly. I have a whole bunch of them, but that doesn't mean they're in here. Here's a butterfly, but I don't think it's going to match her stuff very well. It could. It could. If we actually took off the green. Well, let's see how it looks. Let's just look at it. Because it gives it another flower up here in the background, right? So if we... come back. I was kidding. Took off this. No, I'm never going to get a complete circle. I could have cut it with the circle cutter. Yep, sure could have. Didn't. Yeah, let's do that. Yes, I'm leaving half of the circle on just to give it a highlight. Because why not? So if that was that way, up there, get up there. Then from here, this little one, well, it looks as though it would be coming from like this. Oh, so that means it's got to come over here. Shoot! Well, that's okay. It worked out even better. Look at that. Because now our stem is coming from underneath. I really need... Okay, well, you're not what I need either, but you'll work better. Oh, it's right there beside me. Yeah. Well, we're not going to get many made because this is not what I was planning to be doodling on everything, but sometimes you got to doodle. It just has to happen sometimes. But see, this is behind here. Oops. Shoot. Well, now we're going to have to play with that, but not right now. There. Oh, I don't know. I kind of like that one. Oh, shoot. Unbelievable. I forgot. Watercolor, Patty. Watercolor. It's all good. So it's coming out from the edge of that daisy right in there. Okay. I like it. I like it. This probably needs a little straightening up. Good enough. And then we should go around it. Dun, dun. I kind of think we should go around it in purple. But I don't think my purple is currently speaking to me. Let's see. Oh, let's do it this way. So this one is super old. Oh, it's talking today. Look at that. Okay then. It's falling apart. So And it was used when I got it. That's why we don't worry about too much of this purple. But I will buy this one again because it's called a color block. Oh, it says archival. I did not realize. Okay, so then we'll have a little pocket here should we choose to use it or not, whichever. Cute. Okay. I don't have a plan. Let's just, I was cutting out more birds. So let's just see if there's anything we want to bird this with. Because we got like 5 minutes, so let's just play. I mean, that's all we were doing anyway, was playing. So, let's play. Oh, we also have some, yeah, I can see some gentle pink things in here that we could be playing with. These are, that is Seven Plaza. These are Joey Cardmaker again. Joey, Joey, Joey. You can tell who I like, huh? Well, can you though? You've seen Louisa Hensel. You've seen Joey Cardmaker. You've seen Seven Plaza. And I don't know that we're using any of them, but because I really wanted to put a bird on here that I thought would just pop, you know? Like, how cute is he? Yeah, let's see. Where do we want him to go? Like that? Maybe we should put him on this page because there's more of a page. Not that we're not going to add that page because we are. Let's add a little bit of this underneath. Over here, maybe? Oh, this way. Let's go this way. Yeah. Okay. I want him up a little because I don't like the name of the book. It's just the pages are amazing. But I don't want to know about being strong as death. I'm not that interested in that. What do you think there? Yes. So, come here, little birdie. Because he definitely needs brown around him because Patty Shoddy cutting. And there's none on there. All right, well, this is the one that's closest. So this is the one that will be getting used. I got to change these around, I think, the way they sit. Because I could have grabbed the other one if it was closer. And now I'm using the wrong sponge dauber. Good thing I don't care that much about that. If I was one of those people that cared, I'd be in trouble right now. But thankfully, I'm just like, whatever. Whatever gets the job done, man. That's how I'm feeling. I think part of that's getting cut off, so. I don't think it matters that much. I know, look at this. I used one color, you guys. I want you to know I used one color. Just want it on the record. Because, hey, look what Patty did. She used one color. I'm not going to have all that, though. Where were we going, little birdie? Yayish? No, we have to go up some. I don't mind the strong portion. We can leave that. Can we? Because he really needs to come down. So we'll find a label for up. That's how I'm feeling about it. Okay. Is there a reason I flipped them together? No, because that's how I picked them up. See, now they're not even going to be in the right space, so it doesn't matter. But that was how I picked them up, so I was like, all right, whatever. Because I'm only worried about the center of them being glued anyhow at the moment. Because what if we want to stuff something underneath there? We got to have options, man. See, like this is already not where I want it. I think I want it more there. So there's some music on both sides of him. Right? Okay. Because I'm thinking that would be pretty cute if we then, oh, what if we did this? What if we took this like this and put him like this and then cut around that again? Just did some layers. Layering. Should have went around this one with the brown, but you know what? That's okay. We'll just use the pencil. Does it matter where? Nope, sure doesn't, because you're just going to cut it up anyway. Just get some of the little music notes, right? So then we can just go ripping around this one, just a little further out than that one. Oh, my little music notes that you know I love so much are going to be gone. Well, wasn't sure if I was going to do that, so that's why I wasn't cutting it the first time. Where'd those go? Because this is boring over here, so we could always just add a little bit of them in, like right in here. I know, I never do anything the easy way. No, sure don't. Probably not ever gonna, because I like it this way. And you got to do what you like, right? See, that was why I wasn't putting him all the way down, because you don't know. You don't know till you know what you're going to want to put around things. I know, I'm going to go a little bit over, and that's okay. Well, it's okay for me. I understand if y'all don't want to be a part of that, but... Okay. You know, one last layer. Yep. And this time I'm going to just put the whole thing, except for this part, down. We're not going to keep that. We're not going to have everything else jaggedy and then just one little piece over there in the corner not. And at this point, who knows? Maybe he'll just become part of a page. Or maybe he'll become a flip. Or. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, we put him here with some of the blue all the way around and the rose red color, whatever that was, because this was just a cleanup sheet. Yes, like that, right? Oh yeah, this is I just need to write that down. I really do. I'm going to lose it. It's a affirmation thing. It's called audit. Absolute control. God is in absolute control. There you go. United in Christ, delighted in by our Heavenly Father, infinitely loved. I have 1,000 things to thank God for. And then it's got Psalms 24, let Israel now say, and Psalms 119 also at the top. So I don't know what that means exactly. But eventually, like, we'll take it down to this size, right? Now, does that mean we'll flip this over a page and this can be a flip up? Probably. Yeah, he's great, right? Okay, so we did that. We did our bag. Where is our bag? I don't know. I've lost the bag. Oh, the bag's on the floor right here. So, now that the bag is dried mostly, see, I need to put some reinforcement there. What I wondered was could we do like a pinch game where you find foldable pieces, lines, right, so that the bag can fold in. I'm going to think about this one, because that one right there should go in, and it does not want to be in. What if we did it this way? If we just press on the center, press the center, in or out, make a decision, dude, go somewhere. Well, I don't like what it's doing to my bag, but like I'm committed. Okay, so then, let me see. Oh, I just put my finger through the bottom. Oh, I'm just keeping it real with you. I just wanted to be able to like lay the bag down. Although I could just leave that to them to figure out how to fold their bag. So that piece would go out, right? And these would drop in. Is that correct? That's how you do a bag? Holy crap. You'd think I'd know. I have enough bags in my house. Which means, yes, I could have made the bottom so much easier. And in another video, I'll show you guys how to do an easy bottom. We could have just did it with triangles. That's all I'm saying. I really, really want this to fold down. Can you tell? But no. Oh, see, that needed to go like that. And I'm just ruining my bottom. Okay, leave it alone, Patty. All right, I'm going to leave it alone. I'll reinforce the bottom again, but from the inside. Which is part of why it doesn't want to fold, is because I've made it so stiff. All good. All right, yay. Anyway, she's done, and she's beautiful. I think she's beautiful. I do want to do some white in her hair. I should have done that. Well, whatever. She's done now. And then, I don't know, we made the other one. Well, we didn't get far because I had to figure out this bag. But that was my intention, so yay. Okay, now I got birds all over my desk. Okay, well, we're going to play with birds again, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Bye.